Okay, we're gonna do the public hearing for tentative budget of the town. This is a hearing, please call roll.
Trustee Bolts?
Here.
Trustee Hacker?
Here.
Trustee Lucas?
Here.
Trustee Electum?
Here.
Here.
I hear. I hear.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
got it. Okay. Reading of the notice published in the Daily Herald for distribution of warrant for West Chicago, Borough and Winfield areas.
Make a motion to waive the reading.
I'll second it. Thank you, Trustee Hacker. Thank you, Trustee Lucas. Any discussion?
Yeah, I do. I've got, it's the clerk's budget, because it's been.
Wait, we're doing.
Oh, I'm sorry,
No, it's okay.
I thought you meant discussion about, you're right.
No,
We're not
discussion on-
discussing
just
of
reading
the
of the-
reading, sorry.
reading of the-
I apologize.
Problem.
Trustee Bolts?
Aye.
Trustee Hacker?
Aye.
Trustee Lucas?
Aye.
Trustee Electum?
Aye.
Supervisor Prater?
Aye, motion passes. Real quick, is there any member of the public who would like to give written oral testimony regarding the town budget? Hearing none, is there any member of the board that is wanting to give written oral testimony regarding the town budget?
Yeah, is it testimony or a discussion?
Testimony. Then I'll do discussion.
And then we will have a
Then I
discussion
will have discussion,
afterwards?
yes.
Oh, okay, I'll just wait for the discussion.
Motion to adjourn?
Second that one.
I didn't acknowledge it.
Oh.
I didn't acknowledge it. But this is, we don't approve it here, we do approve it during the
Right.
meeting. I just want to point that out.
I know, but it says here that we're gonna.
Yes, go ahead and
discuss it.
discuss, yes.
Right, so
Trustee
then
Lucas.
I can discuss now.
Yes,
Okay.
I have a question regarding the budget.
Yeah, so the clerk's budget was $200 a year for years, and then it went up to $1,000, and we still only spent $200, and now it's gone up to $37,000. So, what happened? What all is in the $37,000?
There is a lot of different costs. Mostly the clerk's budget is more of an overflow line, whether there be legal service fees, FOIA requests, any cases, the ethics piece, the possible expenditures for YouTube in the future, etc.
Okay, so I think I need more, just to say a possible overflow, to me is not a way to justify $37,000. The $15,000 maintenance, building the equipment, specifically, what is the $15,000 for?
$15,000 could be for upgrading technology, as far as with YouTube possible in the future, as well as any other type of equipment that may be needed. We do need more fireproof cabinets. That's coming up as well, possibly even a safe. So there are different expenditures there.
Okay, so as far as YouTube at the annual town meeting, because you were saying that there's no return on our investment if we're spending $15,000 for video equipment. And I think it was a consensus of, we're not asking to get it live streamed. One of the people in the public said, I'd rather give that money to people in need. So I think, to me, when you're having a budget, you need to have specific, whenever budgets are prepared, you forecast your equipment. So if you're gonna be forecasting cabinets or a safe, you need to look like we did with the vehicle. You need to find out what the equipment is and get prices, just to say a possible expense in the future. If we're going to need something in the next, do you foresee us needing more cabinets in the next year?
Possibly.
Okay, so this is what concerns me, Mike, is when you wanted to sponsor or give the West Chicago Park District $3,000, when I found out the room to rent for an hour is between $100 and $150. And when I asked you if you found out, and you said, no, you didn't even call for the price. So that's concerning me. So now you're putting $37,000 out for possible expenses in the future, and you haven't found prices, and you haven't forecasted furniture. I don't think that it's frankly, it scares me. Now, if you look at the state law, the clerk's duty you're maintaining the minutes. So I don't know why we would have to have more file cabinets for the minutes, and you're also doing the freedom of information. So as far as cabinets, it does not look like to me that you're gonna need anything, and if you do, I wanna see evidence. I wanna see how you forecasted this. And you were saying there's no return on investment for live streaming. it was made clear at the town hall meeting, we do not want anything live streamed at all. And then you have, $20,000 for legal services. I again looked at Illinois law, the clerk does not have, it's not within your purview, within your powers to hire an attorney, okay? And even though you're saying that it could be for a, ethics violation, again, the ethics officer only is advising people. The ethics officer does not have any authority to hire an attorney. So I would think that that $20,000 does not belong under the clerk's budget. If you wanna have that in the budget, it needs to go under the supervisor's budget. Just like where Mark Millay, the assessor, all the assessor's attorney fees are going under the supervisors. So as the clerk, you are not elected by the constituents to get an attorney.
He is elected by the constituents.
To get an attorney.
But if we just gave him, I'm asking, if we just gave him another job to do on top as an ethics member, and he still needs to communicate with said lawyer as an ethics person.
It goes under your budget.
So you want me to move $20,000 into,
Yeah, that should not be under the clerk's budget at all, it needs to go under your budget.
Okay.
Because he doesn't, you don't, by law, you don't have any legal authority to hire,
okay,
you know.
so you wanna move it from $25,000 to $45,000?
I would move it, yeah, if the other one was 25, I wanna move that over.
Can we do that in the actual meeting portion of it?
Sure.
I'm just,
Yeah, because that's,
because
yeah.
this is just the actual hearing part of it.
And that's the other thing too, the maintenance, we've already said that we don't want this live streamed. And if you haven't forecasted or gotten prices of cabinets, that I wanna just eliminate the whole $15,000. So,
Okay, let's do the,
No, it's waving that guy to come around the back.
oh, okay, cause I was gonna say, okay.
No, I gotta
thanks, someone's to wrap it up, I was like,
Every now and
dude,
then I
down.
get switches, you
Yeah,
know?
but, yeah.
Yeah, no
Sorry.
problem.
Those
Sorry,
are the-
people.
Yeah, so those are the only two things that,
Any other discussion from the board? Hearing none, the final vote will be taken during our regular meeting, just wanna state that, and then,
so, okay, if we're gonna doing in the regular meeting, do we then need to make a motion to transfer that $20,000 over to the supervisor? And at the same thing with eliminating the $15,000?
yes, we'll just transfer, yes, correct,
Okay.
correct. I make a motion to adjourn,
Second.
thank you. All in favor, say aye,
Aye.
opposed, nay. Adjourned at 7:07 p.m. Thank you, we're just gonna go right into our regular.
Hang tight, the YouTube people gotta stop.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Saturday show? Yeah, it was horrible.
Okay, that's just.
They were